Good evening. I'm Ray Richardson, producer of Say Brother. This time last year, Say Brother came into existence along with many other television programs designed to please or appease the black community. Say Brother was to represent all views, people, issues, and ideas of importance in the black community. Unlike many other programs, Say Brother was to be produced, directed, and controlled by blacks. This would give employment and experience to a small number of blacks in a field where jobs had not been open to us, and the little experience of a few had either been exploited or ignored. Today, 1 year later, is an appropriate time to evaluate our program in terms of guidelines constructed by our staff and those laid down by WGBH. We think of this show as a first step toward black television and hope that black television programs and eventually stations will have goals and values radically different from those found in the television world today. We have experimented with ideas, formats, and techniques in an attempt to create new television forms. We attempted to create an outlet for many of the viewpoints that exist in our community and to deal with political, cultural, and educational activities relevant to black people. We have had successes, occasional failures, and many memorable incidents. But most important, we have had you, our audience. We thank you, and we also thank the people who have appeared on our program in the past year or given assistance in other ways. The presence or necessity of a show such as ours demonstrates the unwillingness or inability of this station and the individuals who run it to involve black people and the black experience in their personnel or in their programming. This show would seem to refute that fact, but it does not. Our staff represents only 5 full-time positions in an organization of 200. We are only 2 hours of television on a station with a weekly average of 70. Yet we are supposed to represent a community of over 65,000 people. Television, both public and private, must deal with the needs of the total community. As long as racism and exploitation continue, the needs of black people and poor people will go unfulfilled. This station and others may feel they have done a great deal in these areas, but it is those who have done the most who should realize that there is no such thing as having done enough.